All right, you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. It's just a good day. Good day in general. Thursday, July 13th. Believe it or not, man, it's time moves fast, that's for sure. Weren't we just in June and here we are now and it's already July 13th. Really quick, if you guys follow cryptocurrency like I do, big into it. I'd love to talk about cryptocurrency later on down the road sometime. But big win today. XRP was ruled not a security, and I know that doesn't mean anything, but it's huge. It's really big news. Anyway, just thought I'd say that. But there you go. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it, you guys. I hope you guys are doing good. And if you're new to this, I know a lot of people started following now because I'm live streaming powwows here when I do get hired for a gig. Um, they're following here. So this is what IOPPS.CA is. It's an Indigenous job board for Turtle Island, right across actually Canada only. But who knows? I might dive into the States here in the future. I was actually asked before if I was interested, and I don't know how that would work, but I do want to try it. So we'll see where that goes. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it, you guys, as I usually do. Remember, IOPPS.CA stands for Indigenous Opportunities, empowering Indigenous success through job postings, live streaming Indigenous events, and the IOPS clothing brand. 325 jobs here today can be found at IOPS.CA. 325 chances to try something new or start your career in something. The IOPS.CA job of the day is brought to you by SIIT, and this one is an instructor, Indigenous practical nurse slash, or not slash, short term would be IPN, Indigenous practical nurse. This one was posted on the 11th. Let's see here. The Indigenous Practical Nursing IPN program is a full time 2-year diploma program. The program will prepare students to become a culturally responsive and professional care provider with an understanding of the Western and Indigenous approaches to health and wellness. Classroom technology, enhanced lab, and practicum activities will help students to develop the skills needed to make a positive difference in the health and well-being of both Indigenous and non-Indigenous populations. You guys, that's huge, because we are in a pandemic almost of a shortage of nurses. And I mean, you see all these politicians going to the other parts of the world to try and uh convince these foreigners to come in and become nurses. That's how short it is. But it also, if this kind of program is very important because we know there's a history of bad things going on in hospitals towards indigenous people. So this would be a great program to help turn that around and see a lot more indigenous people in the hospitals and such. So check this out, very 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 important program. So let's see. The instructors report directly to the applicable dean slash program head and are located across Saskatchewan and various educational settings. So we're gonna scroll down here. I'm gonna just read a little bit here. As the educational leader in the classroom, instructors will be responsible for delivering SIT programs and curricula with the purpose of promoting student success. We know that. So you guys can obviously read the rest of this. I just want to go over bits and parts of it. Prepare lessons, plans, appropriate delivery methods, planning documents for course delivery. Basically you're a teacher, obviously, because you're an instructor. So you guys can read the rest of this. I just want to get right down to the qualifications. I always like reading those because I always tell everyone, you know, even though if you're short on some of these qualifications, just go for it anyway because you never know. Because a lot of these things that they ask for, you literally just learn on the job. Right, here we go. But this one, obviously, I think you ought to be a nurse. Yeah, registered nurse. You need to be an RN with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree or RN with a master's degree in progress and is a member in good standing with the College of Registered Nurses of Saskatchewan, otherwise known as CRNS. Relevant clinical training, practice experience, and ongoing professional development is required. Knowledge of the role of scope of practice of the licensed practical nurse is required. Minimum 1 year of full-time clinical practice experience in medical, surgical, pediatrics / labor and delivery and or long-term care residential settings. So you got to be pretty awesome for this one. But that's the main one here. Obviously, if you are teaching this, you should know, you should be an RN. This is one I agree. Obviously, you know, you don't want someone coming in there that has an electrician background or something teaching you about this job. So a registered nurse. So if you guys know anyone who's a registered nurse that is looking for a change to you know, help grow the Indigenous population within the nursing professional field, this is the job you want them to check out. You know, this is through SIT, and this is I think this is a very important program. Very, very important. Um, this is needed, big time needed, because you know, nurses, they play a huge part in when you go to the hospital. And obviously, you know, we've all been to the hospital at least once, and you know, you're always seeing a nurse. You're always seeing a nurse. They're taking your blood pressure. They're taking your blood. They're doing all these things, and you know, it would be so awesome to see Indigenous nurses, you know, helping you out there. You know, just kind of feeling you more comfortable when you're in there, because it's scary going into hospitals. It really is. It really is scary when you're going in there for yourself. You know, just to shoot, just to chat. I was gonna say shoot the shit, but just to chat. And you know, while they're taking your blood or whatever and calming you down, you know, you just the old conversations, where you're from, who's your family, all that kind of stuff. So there you guys go. SIT is looking for a instructor for to train other nurses. So it's a 2-year program. That's all I know right now. And let's go down here. Contract is for July. Oh, that's right away to June. July to June. So there you go. There you guys go. There is the IOPPS.CA job of the day, brought to you by IOPS, and you can check that and the other jobs at IOPPS.CA. So there you guys go. Man, I find myself repeating a lot of stuff. There you go. There you go. And saying maybe it's just me transitioning into this new role of entrepreneur full time. I don't know. But excited. You guys, so very cool role there, I think, that you guys should check out. And that, as well as others at SIT. They post a lot on the IOPS. So big shout out to them for being supporters of IOPS.ca. With that, share this. You guys share this website. That's all I ask. Just share this website. I want to go right across Canada. That's the goal, is to get people signed up right across Canada and start connecting Indigenous people with employers, or connecting Indigenous employers with employees, you know. So with that, what else? I think that's all I got right now. So stay focused, stay motivated, stay deadly. My stuss. See you at the next one.